Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today is a brand new gift. The sun has risen, and with it comes new opportunities, fresh grace, and divine favor. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come, but today, this very moment is filled with God's goodness, waiting for you to embrace it. God, we thank you for waking us up this morning. We thank you for the breath in our lungs, the strength in our bodies, and the hope in our hearts. Lord, we ask you to guide our steps today. Help us rise above doubt, fear, and discouragement. Fill us with courage, wisdom, and peace. As we step into this new day, we declare that no obstacle is greater than your power. No setback can define our future. We choose to walk in faith, believing that doors are opening, healing is flowing, and blessings are on the way. We rise with faith, not with worry. We rise with gratitude, not with complaints. We rise with confidence, knowing that if God is for us, nothing can stand against us. Today, we will shine with joy, love others with kindness, and face challenges with strength. Faith over fear. Begin each morning with faith, choosing to trust God's promises instead of letting fear or doubt control your day. Faith over fear is a powerful way to begin your day because it shifts the atmosphere of your heart and mind before you even step into the challenges ahead. Each morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can let worry, anxiety, and doubt dictate your mood, or you can rise with faith, believing that God has already gone before you and prepared the path. Fear whispers, what if it doesn't work out? But faith declares, even if it looks impossible, God is able. Fear tries to limit you, but faith reminds you that you are more than a conqueror. When you rise with faith, you begin to see your circumstances differently. Instead of looking at problems as obstacles, you begin to see them as opportunities for God to show His strength in your life. Faith doesn't mean everything will always be easy, but it does mean you won't have to walk through it alone. It brings peace in the middle of storms and courage when the future feels uncertain. Every new day is a chance to put faith in action, to silence the voice of fear, and to speak life over yourself and your family. Think about how much lighter your day becomes when you refuse to carry the weight of fear. Faith lifts that burden. It gives you the boldness to take steps toward your dreams, the patience to wait for God's timing, and the confidence to believe the best is yet to come. So this morning, as you rise, declare that faith is your foundation. Tell yourself that nothing can steal your joy and no fear can hold you back. Walk forward trusting that what God has spoken over your life will surely come to pass. Gratitude first. Starting the day with thanksgiving shifts your focus from what's missing to the blessings you already have, opening your heart for more. Gratitude first is a mindset that changes everything about how you experience your day. When you start your morning with thanksgiving, you shift your focus from what is lacking to what has already been given. It is easy to wake up and immediately think about problems, deadlines, or things you wish were different. But gratitude says, I will begin this day by acknowledging the blessings that are already in my life. Waking up itself is a gift. Having breath in your lungs, strength in your body, and opportunities ahead are signs that God's mercy and grace are still at work. When you practice gratitude at the beginning of your day, it creates a ripple effect. Your heart becomes lighter, your thoughts become clearer, and your outlook becomes brighter. Gratitude opens the door for more blessings because it prepares your spirit to receive. Complaining closes that door, but thanksgiving unlocks it. Instead of saying, I don't have enough, you begin saying, I am thankful for what I do have, and I trust God for what's ahead. That shift in perspective not only brings peace, but also builds faith. Gratitude is also a powerful weapon against negativity. Life will always have challenges, but when your heart is trained to find reasons to be thankful, challenges lose their ability to overwhelm you. Even in small things, the smile of a loved one, the beauty of the sunrise, the food on your table, there are reminders that God's hand is with you. Starting your day with gratitude sets a tone of joy and expectation. It's like planting seeds of positivity that will grow throughout the day. So each morning, pause and thank God before you rush into your schedule. Gratitude is the doorway to a day filled with peace, strength, and victory. Strength for challenges each day brings obstacles, but with prayer and faith, you receive the strength, courage, and wisdom to overcome them. Each day brings its own set of challenges, but the promise we have is that strength is available to face them. Challenges are not meant to break you. They are opportunities to build you, to stretch your faith, and to prepare you for greater things ahead. When you rise in the morning, you may not know exactly what the day holds, but you can be confident that whatever comes your way, you are not facing it in your own power. God has already placed within you the courage, wisdom, and resilience to overcome. Strength for challenges does not always mean the absence of struggle. It means having the inner confidence that even in the midst of trials you will not be defeated. When obstacles appear larger than life, strength whispers, "You are not alone, and this battle will not consume you." It is the quiet assurance that even if you feel weak, divine strength is carrying you through. Many times it is in our toughest seasons that we discover just how strong we truly are. Starting your day with this mindset allows you to walk forward with peace. Instead of being overwhelmed by what could go wrong, you stand anchored in the truth that you have everything you need to endure and succeed. Every challenge you overcome builds character, deepens your faith, and prepares you for new levels of blessing. Strength is not just about surviving difficulties, it is about thriving in spite of them. So when you rise with faith in the morning, remind yourself that today you are equipped. Whatever comes, you have the strength to handle it, the wisdom to navigate it, and the perseverance to push through it. Challenges may come, but with strength from above, victory is always possible. Positive declarations, speaking words of hope, blessing, and confidence sets the tone for your day and shapes your outlook toward victory. The words you speak over your life each morning have the power to shape your entire day. Positive declarations are not just nice sayings, they are seeds planted in the soil of your heart that eventually bear fruit. When you wake up and declare words of hope, strength, and victory, you set the tone for how you will respond to the world around you. Instead of letting circumstances dictate your mood, you take authority with your words and align your thoughts with God's promises. Saying today will be a good day, or I am blessed and favored, creates an atmosphere of expectation for good things to happen. Positive declarations are especially important because life has a way of sending negative voices your direction. Doubt will try to creep in. People may speak discouragement. Your own mind might replay past failures. But when you rise each morning and declare truth, you silence those voices. Declarations remind you of who you are and whose you are. They shift your focus from fear to faith, from weakness to strength, from defeat to victory. What you speak consistently becomes what you believe, and what you believe eventually shapes your reality. If you keep declaring that you are strong, favored, and capable, you begin to walk in that confidence. Challenges may still come, but your response changes because your heart is anchored in hope. So make it a habit each morning to speak life over your day. Declare peace over your mind, health over your body, and success over your plans. Do not let negative words leave your mouth even in moments of frustration. Instead, speak blessings, speak victory, speak faith. When your declarations line up with God's promises, you set yourself on a path of strength and joy. Surrender and trust. Placing your day in God's hands ensures peace of mind, knowing He will align circumstances for your good. Surrender and trust are the keys to walking through each day with peace and confidence. Too often, we carry the weight of worry, trying to control outcomes that are beyond our reach. We think about what might go wrong, replay mistakes, or fear what the future may hold. But when you begin your day by placing everything in God's hands, you release that burden and step into freedom. Surrender is not about giving up. It is about giving over, releasing control to the one who knows the beginning and the end, the one who is already working behind the scenes for your good. Trusting God does not mean you will understand every detail of how things will unfold. It means you believe that His plan is better than yours and His timing is perfect. Even when doors close, when delays come, or when circumstances don't make sense, you can rest knowing that He is guiding your steps. What seems like a setback may actually be a setup for something greater. When you rise each morning and say, "Lord, I trust you with this day," you invite peace to guard your heart. Anxiety loses its grip because you are no longer trying to figure it all out alone. You can walk into situations with confidence not because you have all the answers, but because you know the one who does. Surrender shifts the weight from your shoulders to His, and in that place of trust you find strength, clarity, and hope. So, as you start the day, choose surrender over struggle, trust over doubt. Release your plans, your worries, your fears, and let God direct your path. When you live with that kind of trust, every day becomes an opportunity to see His faithfulness unfold in your life.